Scully Avenue. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, George Kirby. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jackie Robinson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That one almost got him.
No strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. 1-2 to count.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
And that one upstairs. Next pitch inside. Counts full, 3-2. Pete Alonso waiting to hit for the Mets.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gwynn makes the play, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. Larkin launched a homer in his most recent game. That one's in there. Strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
George Brett steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouled off left side. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn just missed.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. down, nobody on.
Yo, that's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And here is Frank Thomas. Thomas with a homer in his last game. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one found hard the other way. Struck him out looking. One left for LA, scoreless after 1. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's Pete Alonso. Kirby back to work. Bouncer to the big hurt. Takes it himself. One up, one down. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boog, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Brett fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Carlos Delgado getting ready to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Foul ball there. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Way inside. Second inning here, no score. That's inside.
Okay.
Carlos Beltran up next for the Mets. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mays has it sized up, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one in triple digits. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Willie Mays digging in now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And there's a ball. Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. Relay to Delgado in time, inning, and 2 full, no score. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And ball 1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play.
But one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And 1-2. To the right side, and that one handled, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting now, the catcher, Jorge.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Bouncer to second. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Gibson too late with the throw. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Posada on third with 2 out. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Inside at 100, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Josh Gibson stepping in now.
Right through there for a strike.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. And he blows that one by him at 100.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
So up next, Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1. To the left side, but it is well foul. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's out to center field. Beltran. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
George Brett steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So the Dodgers leave one, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That's outside, and that is ball one.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 1 down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Misses inside. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gibson down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time. That one outside. 1-0. And Judge takes a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next pitch is outside. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tony Gwynn. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out looking at his first at-bat. is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. What a stop. Off-balance feed, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Designated hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's a strike. 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Out towards right center field. Soto sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in for New York, Carlos Delgado. Kirby back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Alvarez right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for the Mets, Carlos Beltran. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering way upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the NLDS. Off the plate, and now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Chipper Jones now at the plate, grounded out his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he could put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now, Jorge Posada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pickoff throw. Beltran dives back in safely. Beltran at second. Jones over at first with one away. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
Daniel Nunez gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So bases all loaded up. Jackie Robinson up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a big swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for him.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Mets leave him loaded. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Check swing, called strike. Upstairs, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one inside, look out. Straighten him up a little bit. Ripped to short. Mays retired at first.
The left fielder, number 34, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He hit into a double play his first time up. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That's outside. Ball one. And that skips into dirt. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One gone runner at first. Brian Dozier digs in now. He reached out to walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
High in the air, out to right. Soto going after it. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gibson.
Now the catcher up to hit, Josh Gibson. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That one is inside ball 1. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-2. He goes down looking. 1 left for LA, and it remains 1-0. Back here in LA, start of the 6th, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Juan Soto. Now fly ball to right center. Mays has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Estrada also throwing. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first, Aaron Judge at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Judge comes up empty there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off.
One
Pitch
ball.
misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Carlos Delgado up now for the Mets. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss.
No ball. Two strike.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Runners on the move. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
Very nice head first slide right there to the outside of third base. That makes that distance that the catcher throws just a little bit further. That's what you want to do right there. Make it tougher for that third baseman to put down a quick tag. Nice job.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
To third. Zips it across. That ends the frame. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Barry Larkin.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
This to center field. Beltran coming on. Can't get there. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, George Brett. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Posada with a snap throw, and he's back to first in time. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one ripped into right, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. There goes Larkin. They pitch out. Posada, tag, great throw.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or a scouting report. It was just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
And another ball. Fouled off to the right. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And the first offering is not close. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Jorge Posada getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up. He's got it, and there's one down.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the late stages. Of game 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
1-2.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it in. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Now into the ball game on defense, Alfonso Soriano. He'll play second.
Number 12. Alfonso Soriano.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a foul ball. There's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. He leaves the yard to right. His second homer of this series, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Mize comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just missed.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls, no strike.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Just missed. Willie Mays in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now the center fielder, Willie Mays, 1 for 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-0.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I'll tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rob Nen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game, and now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nen, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Eric Gagne appears to be getting loose. Jackson getting loose as well. So now 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Line drive, base hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
And here is Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye.
Oh.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. In the dirt. And a 1-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nen, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And the ball evens the count.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Soto stands at second with no outs. That one lifted to left. Alvarez makes the grab, one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Delgado. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late swing, foul to the left. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2 balls,
misses.
2 strikes.
And the count is even, 2-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Mize back to work. And that one fouled off. A little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one ripped, but foul. Pitches in the dirt, and the count's full. Josh Gibson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard liner. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Josh Gibson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down, runner at first. And next for L.A., Barry Larkin, 1 for 3. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Casey Mize is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Trevor Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Snap throw behind the runner, but he's back safely. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. One-run game, one out, one on. Gets under and pops it up. Soriano in pursuit. Brings it in, and there's two down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. George Brett digs in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So the Dodgers leave one, and our score remains 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Gagne.
Number 38, Eric Gagne.
Well, one-run game. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Gagne, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next pitch misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Zach Jackson up and throwing. Estrada warming up as well. That one way inside. And they'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Manning really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball one there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch misses way outside. That one missed.
Careful.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jorge Posada will hit next, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And that's down and away.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now here is Alfonso Soriano. Throw over to Thomas. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the right fielder, Joni Gwynn. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially with the wind swirling around out there.
He's 2 outs away. And now, Frank Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner. 1-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter, way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
A 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. Next pitch, not close, up high. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in game 2 of the NLDS. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Struck him out looking. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the Dodger DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Two outs. Late swing, fouled off. The 2-1. That one down the line. Jones on to first. Ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, even it up at 1-1.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.